Hello, everyone. This is Shane, one of the Titanic Voyage developers, and I wanted to take some time today to just go over a couple improvements we've made to the crew request system that we saw in place for Titanic Voyage 2023. And these improvements, of course, would be in Titanic Voyage 2024. So the idea behind this was to make these requests a little more immersive, to rather than just going to the room that the request was made in and clicking a button to complete them, give them some kind of steps to completion so that it's more immersive, you have more opportunities to roleplay. So in this case, for example, Mr. Bruce Ismay has requested a T here in the second class staircase. So when we assign that request to ourselves, you can see now that rather than being able to complete it here in the staircase, it's telling me, hey, go to one of the second class pantries or galleys. It gives you a couple ideas of where you might find those rooms. The idea here is that rather than just having someone click this button to navigate to the room the person's at and immediately fulfill the request, we want people to get a little more immersive and to perhaps learn a little bit more about the ship. So I would have to go and explore some of these D-deck rooms to find that second class saloon pantry. And then when I go in there, you see this icon on the service tab. That means that I can complete one of these steps. So I would come back into here, have a look, and now I've got a button to brew the tea. You click that, it sends a nice little chat message telling you what you've got to do next. I have to go back to that C-deck staircase to deliver the tea to Mr. Ismay. Let's head there now. And then I get that icon again because now I can complete the next step of this request. So we come back in here, have a look at it, just deliver the tea. And there we go, all done. And this system is dynamic enough. In a space like this, in the staircase, of course it would make sense you need to go to a pantry to brew the tea, but in rooms like the library, for example, if Mr. Ismay were to make a request in there, ask her his tea. Well, that room has a serving trolley. So let's go ahead and accept this new request that's been made. This one was made in the library, so you can see the request understands since that was made in a public room that would have one of those trolleys to serve from, it's telling you to head to that trolley in the library to brew the tea. And so I come into the library and I get that icon again. Here we go. I can brew the tea. Now I just have to deliver the tea. And this is another new addition we've made. We did notice that some people weren't really role-playing out the service process. They were just going around and clicking the buttons and finishing the request without actually taking the time to play it out. Obviously, that's not ideal. In our ideal world, we would have players come in and actually take part in the roleplay and get a bit of a back and forth between the passenger and the crew. That's where the heart of the game really lies with these service requests. So we did add this little message in here just saying, hey, you might want to slow down and actually take some time to try and roleplay this out rather than just quickly finishing the request. But of course, if you really want to, you can just say, I'd rather complete it right now, and it'll do that. And that's all that I really have to show off for now. There will be other refinements coming to the system, some new requests that will be getting made. So we look forward to sharing more information in the future, but for now we just wanted to give you a bit of a taste of what you might expect next year from this system.